Hello friend, this is my YouTube channel IT Pro. You can watch it for a strongly foundation of information technology and promises you to give you conceptual knowledge in computer. Keep watching for latest videos. Time to time I will come with the latest video in computer. Thank you.
The foundation of text in Word is simple. Just click on your document and type. You can use the spacebar on your keyboard to add spaces, and if you want to start a new line, just press Enter. If you make a mistake like I did, that's okay. You can press Backspace or Delete to fix it. You can also use your keyboard's arrow keys to move the insertion point up, down, left, or right. This is useful if you only need to move a few spaces or lines at a time, but you can also jump over entire words at a time. Hold the Control key and press the left or right arrow keys to jump over one word at a time. There may come a time when you need to work with text in your document, maybe to copy and paste it or to move it to a different location. To do that, you need to know how to select text first. The text I'd like to select is the business name, H2O. You can see it here at the top of the list. Just click, hold, and drag your mouse over the text, then let go. See how it's highlighted gray? That means the text is selected. This little box is the hover toolbar, which gives you easy access to formatting options like font color, size, and more. There's actually more than one way to select text. You can use the method I just showed you, or you can move the cursor to the left of your text until it becomes a right slanted arrow. If you position the arrow to the left of the line that you want to highlight and click once, you'll select that line of text. You can click and drag up or down to select as many lines as you want. To select all the lines in an entire file, go to the Select command on the Home tab and choose Select All. Pressing the Control key and A key on your keyboard at the same time will also select all the text. Now that we know how to select text, let's try copy and paste. Just click the Copy command on the ribbon, choose where you want the text to go, then click Paste. You can also get to these commands by right-clicking in the document. For example, to cut and paste, start by selecting your text, then right-click, and choose Cut. The original text will disappear, and now we can paste it anywhere we want by right-clicking again. Paste options determine how the text is going to look, ranging from exactly like the original to the same text but without any formatting. I'm going to keep the formatting because I like the way it looks with each item on the list. If you want to move a selection of text from one place to another, you can use the drag and drop method. Let's skip to the bottom of the document so I can show you how it works. First, select the text you want to move. Now click, hold, and drag where you want it to go. You may need to do some rearranging to make sure it ends up the way you want. If you make a mistake or change your mind, you can use the Undo button on the toolbar to undo the last action. To the right is the Redo button. This allows you to reverse the last undo. And here's a tip if you ever need an unusual symbol in one of your documents, for example, a copyright symbol. I actually need to add a trademark symbol after the company slogan. All you have to do is go to the Insert tab, then click the Symbol command, and find the symbol you need. Now you know the basics, including cut, copy, and paste, drag and drop, undo and redo. Everything you need to work with text in Word.
In Microsoft Word, the look and feel of your document has a lot to do with the formatting choices you make. If we added some formatting to this flyer, for example, we could really make the text stand out so it grabs the reader's attention. I'd like to start by selecting the text that says For Rent and making it bigger, like a proper title. Just go to the Font group on the Home tab and locate the font size box. You can enter the exact font size you want or click the drop-down arrow to select one. You'll see a preview of the results as you go down the list. I think 48 looks good. Maybe we could go a little bigger, though. Shrink and Grow are two other options for quickly changing the size of your text. All you have to do is click the command, and perfect. To change the actual font, click the drop-down arrow here. Then make your way down the list. You'll get that live preview again. I think I'll go with this one. So, how about some color? To view your options, click the arrow next to the font color command. You can go with one of the theme colors here, or if you don't see anything you like, go ahead and click More Colors. This peach color should look nice with the color scheme we already have. Another way to make your text stand out is to use bold, italic, or underline. Bold should be a good choice in this example. Now the text really calls attention to what I'm advertising. I wonder what it would look like in all uppercase, though. Luckily, I don't have to retype it. I can just use the Change Case command to change it automatically. Excellent. Let's take a look at the rest of the flyer. As you can see, there's something I need to double check before I print the final copy. I think I'll use the highlighter tool to mark it. That way, I'll remember to fix it later. Just click the arrow next to the command that says Text Highlight Color, then choose the color you want. Yellow should be just fine. Now for the finishing touch, adjusting the placement or alignment of the text. We'll start by selecting all the text on the flyer. The alignment commands can be found in the paragraph group. Your options include left, center, right, and justified. I think centered is what I had in mind. It makes the flyer look much more professional. And there we go. What a big difference formatting can make.
We all make mistakes when we type. Luckily, Word comes with several different tools that can help you proofread your document and correct any mistakes. Let's take a look. To run a full spelling and grammar check, go to the Review tab, click the Spelling and Grammar command, and a pane will appear on the right. From here, Word will walk you through the errors in your document. To correct an error, click one of the suggestions, then click Change. This will update your document and also take you to the next error automatically. Now, spell check isn't perfect. Sometimes it'll say a word is spelled wrong when it isn't, like people's names, street names, and other unique proper nouns. If that happens, you have a couple of different options. Ignore will skip the word one time without changing it. Ignore all will skip the word every time it appears in your document. Add will add the word to the dictionary permanently, so it never comes up as an error again. Just make sure the word is spelled correctly before you go with this option. At this point, even though I'm not done, I'm going to close the spelling and grammar pane, so we can take a look at the automatic spelling and grammar check instead. By default, Word is actually designed to mark spelling and grammar errors while you type. That's what these little wavy lines are for. So you can check your document manually, like I just showed you, or you can refer to the marks and make corrections as you go. Here's how it works. Red means that there's a spelling error. To correct it, all you have to do is right-click, then choose the proper spelling from the menu. Blue means that there's some kind of grammatical error. In this example, it looks like I used the wrong word in the context of the sentence. I should have used their as in, let's have a party at their house. Word can be pretty good at picking up on errors like this, but there are certain things that it's set to ignore by default, including sentence fragments, poor sentence structure, and other common grammar mistakes. To include these things in your grammar check, you'll need to adjust the default proofing settings. To do this, go to the Backstage view, click Options in the left pane, then navigate to Proofing in the dialog box. To customize your grammar settings, look for Writing Style near the bottom of the window. Then click the Settings button to the right, and another dialog box will appear. Here you can turn specific items on or off to better suit your needs. There are still lots of other ways you can customize your settings depending on your preferences. For instance, you can stop Word from marking spelling and grammar errors while you type if the feature ever gets annoying. You can also turn off frequently confused words like there versus there. Keep in mind your spelling and grammar choices only apply to your copy of Word. So if you ignore any errors or add a word to your dictionary, for example, your name, those wavy lines will reappear when you send the document to someone else. You can avoid this issue by hiding spelling and grammar errors in this particular document. Just check the two boxes near the bottom of the window. When you're done, click OK, and now those errors are hidden. If you use this option, you'll still want to make sure there are no actual errors in your document, so you may want to run another spelling and grammar check before sending the document to someone. This feature can be really useful as long as you're confident that your document is correct. It's still a good idea to have someone look over your work just to make sure Word hasn't missed anything important.
Thank you. Thanks for watching my videos. And if you will like this video, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Thank you.